Hi, welcome to the last session on this topic, reading and analysis of maps. So, we will conclude the lesson by discussing about what are the uses of maps and what are the types of maps. So, coming to the uses of maps, we can describe the use of maps, how they were used in the olden days and how they are used in our times. So, in olden days, as we have said, that the main purpose was to trade, for sailing, for conquest and colonizing and for wars. So, these were the main uses of maps in the olden days. As the Sumerians, we have said, to mark the lands that they were having, how much land they were having, to know about that they drew maps. Okay. So, in this way the uses of maps differed from the ancient period to the modern period. In modern period, we are using maps for planning, for agricultural development, for development of countries, for showing the water resources, for knowing how much of rainfall in each area we have, how much amount of rainfall, to know about the groundwater and rivers and many other purposes. Okay. So, there is uses of maps quite different in olden days and in our times. Now, what are the different types of maps? So, we have different types of maps like physical maps, political maps, thematic maps. In this way we can divide. Thematic map, if you take thematic map, it describes a particular theme. For example, a map which shows only rainfall, that is called as a thematic map. The physical map, it shows only the physical features. Mountains, plateaus, rivers, etc. are shown. Such kind of maps are called as physical maps. Okay. Showing density of population will be called as thematic map. Okay. So, in this way we can divide maps into various kinds. Physical maps, or as I said, thematic maps, political maps which show states and their capitals. The country divided into states and their capitals will come under political map, right. Now, in maps, to show certain areas, they draw some symbols. Map makers draw certain symbols. So, such symbols are called as conventional symbols. They are called as conventional symbols. For example, a river, to draw a river, they give a straight line, a crossed line. So, in this way a river, right. Suppose if it is a church, in this way, it is a temple, you can, they give symbols like okay, a mosque in this way, a bridge. Okay. So, in this way different kinds of symbols are drawn. A highway, a railway, where it is located, such kind of symbols are called as conventional symbols, right. So, we are having different kinds of maps which show physical features, which show density of the population, and in this we also have different symbols which are shown, they are called as conventional symbols.